Hi, I'm Phil Poslick, head designer from Hazard4. We're here at the 2012 SHOT Show in the final day. Happy to meet up with MIL-SPEC Monkey and just give you guys the rundown on some of the kind of hotter products that we've got going on, getting the most attention at our booth here. So the first one I'll start with, because all the reporter friends have been really picking this off of our booth, is the Kato brand new bag. Just came out, available for sale. It's a mini messenger, and it's part of our Sidekick series, so that's where the name Kato's coming in. And what makes it unique is that it's a case for iPad use. So you can take your iPad or any other tablet, and it's got a dedicated pocket in the back that'll hold it. Lots of headroom for the larger Android tablets, and it features our unique quilted and padded fabric, which we also kind of picked for its resemblance of liners for transport aircraft, like helicopters. It's got the waterproof zipper. And then beyond that, the bag itself has all the MIL-SPEC features that Hazard4 has come to be known for. So it's got the thick strap, nice padded pad here with MOLLE compatibility for extra pouches. In the front, it's got our trademark concealed carry pocket, which works with our holster system that some of you might have seen before. So it'll wrap around to fit most pistols, up to very large ones. It's got a thumb brake retention system, so even for carry with a chamber loaded, it's a safe product. Keep that gun in there firmly. There's Velcro inside that front pocket that'll take that pistol. You can pick the angle that it'll go in at. And new for 2012, YKK did a really nice job for us on these zipper pulls. Nice color matching matte finish. And on top of that, overlapping zipper locks. So for states like California, where we're from, you can actually lock that container to keep that pistol contained. Nice rubber handle for wet grip. Locking buckle for theft prevention. You can flip that back. And this is where the more MIL-SPEC features come out. Has the MOLLE field for attaching pouches, radios, M4 magazines, etc. Little pouches for lights. But at the same time, they can nicely be hidden here for our undercover users or just folks who want to keep their more expensive items out of sight. And then our trademark drop-down organizer pocket lives here. We've got the see-through field, put the iPad in there as well. You can operate it through there. The field of organizers here, pretty generous for pistols, magazines, knives, pens, that sort of thing. Folds away nicely. Then on the interior, again, our trademark divider that can pop out and divide the bag like that. So it'll take tubular items like bottles, etc., and separate them from other things like maybe a small camera, medium-sized camera. And then for those of you who might be asking, will this bag hold something other than my iPad? Well, over here we've got a dedicated pocket for a MacBook Air 11-inch with fuzzy liner that can also be used for patch organization. But for those who choose to have that combo of the 11-inch MacBook Air and the iPad, they'll go together really, really nicely together. So that sort of finishes off that. We've got some of our new styling on the front here with this really nice, super resistant, high abrasion area with this polymer material. Same in the back, and a new pattern in the high use areas. And then this retention strap. And no, it's not to hang off your belt. It's to retain the bag down when the pistol draw is employed to keep the bag from popping up. It'll keep it down, and then the pistol can come out and be used. So that's the Kato Tablet Mini Messenger, new for 2012, and it retails at just under $100. So that's a great item right there. Now another real simple item, which we think is a nice one, but long in coming. It's a soft shell, waterproof, breathable cap. It's our pattern of having the Velcros front, side, top sort of included into the patterning of the hat for patches, for some of our light retainers here, for surefire flashlights, that kind of thing. But it's got a stretchy, waterproof, breathable finish. And that way it can be used better for wet weather, snowy weather, and it'll just shed water like a duck, but at the same time lets you evaporate through the head so you don't get too hot. And then a little demo we'd like to do, you just take that hat and just put a little bit of water. We can show that sort of running around in there. and then it's nice and dry. So that's the, let's see, the Privateer soft shell cap, and that's retailing in at just around $30. So that's a great alternative to wearing more of a sport hat, real tactical, waterproof, breathable. Then one last item I'll show here. It's already rocking our MIL-SPEC monkey patches. We're going to need to get a few more of those. It's a new item, but it's very similar to an item that's already just become available. So it's a messenger bag, a true messenger bag that folks might be used to, but it's a new model that will be coming out, so it's a little bit of a preview. It's the same messenger bag, which is called the Defense Courier, but this is the Defense Courier Diagonal. So it's got this bike messenger style strap that gives you all day long comfort wear with a nice heavy pad, kind of a nice fashion statement as well because it's kind of a hipper look to it. And it allows obviously for a lot more MOLLE compatibility in the front for pouches, radios, flashlights, that kind of thing. And it features our new system over here using a diving belt webbing that we're starting to introduce, so it's very firm, very high quality. But over here, instead of using clips or retainers to keep this excess, we're actually rolling it and using Velcro to hold it down. So it gives you a nice, clean profile. And at the same time, if this buckle ever slips, it will only really be slipping as far as that. It won't go any further. So it's got the locking buckle for that. At the same time, the bag still comes around and can be used quite easily as a regular type messenger bag and even swings around to the chest. So it can be accessed with ease. And then the neat feature with it is that even though it's got buckles like a regular messenger, it has these nice zippers that we're introducing into a lot of the flapped products that actually allows you full access to the bag without having to mess around with the buckles, especially if you've forgotten to add something to it. It has a laptop compartment, so it'll hold up to 16.5-inch PCs, up to 17-inch MacBook Pro. It's got that nice quilted padded finish inside. And again, this Velcro area here, compatible with our pistol holster. Lots of internal pockets for organization. And it has a hidden organizer, a little bit hard to find on purpose, for pens and knives and iPhones, that sort of stuff. Very generous one. And then if we just finish it off, we even have an admin area over here underneath to keep the weather off. Here's that MOLLE field, so you can again put lots of items here, close it over. And then this bag really squares out to take a really large load. So even though it looks quite flat when it's being worn, when it's empty, which is good, it'll open up to take some big box for FedEx, or up to even an ammunition can. So that's the Defense Courier, which is available now, and this Defense Courier Diagonal, which will be available shortly. And then now also just the last note, a lot of these new products we're offering in Crime Multicam, in 1000 or 500D Cordura, and in the ATAX fabric as well, which is becoming popular, and a lot of the accessory pouches for these as well. So that's just a brief intro into the many new products we've just launched at SHOT Show 2012, and we look forward to having MIL-SPEC Monkey test them out for us, beat them up, and hope to see some actual in-field reviews from him. We always look forward to those. So this is Phil Postelek, head designer of Hazard4, signing off for 2012. We'll see you guys next time.